Cleveland Browns, let me tell you something. When I tell you the Cleveland Browns are going to win, you fucking listen to me. First off, let me get this out of the way. LaDainian Tomlinson just came out here and said it best. When you're the third pick in the draft, you got to average more than 3.6 yards a carry. Trent Richardson in 9 games only averaged 4 yards a carry in 4 fucking games. He said Cleveland's a better team without him, and he was expendable. What did he do today? 20 rushes for 60 yards, a 3-point-fucking-yard carry average with Andrew Luck, a great offense. He's throwing the bling, 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 and he still gets 3 yards a carry. Trent Richardson's a major league bust in a major league sport. Indianapolis Colts Jim Irsay, we seen you coming. Joe Banner just played you like a fiddle. Anyway, get back to the game now. I told you all. Everyone thought we traded our best player. Josh Gordon's still on the team. Our defense intact. I told you all. The Cleveland Browns were better off with Trent Richardson. And guess what? They are. I mean, we got Willis McGahee. He had better numbers than Trent Richardson in his second game in 12 fucking months. Who didn't even practice? He wasn't even on the roster this year. So when we get to the Browns game, Cincinnati, who is highly regarded, many people consider to be the lock in the AFC to reach the Super Bowl if it wasn't going to be the goddamn Broncos. They came in with a fucking powerful, and I mean powerful defense, who many consider to be the best in the league. They came in with an offense who many consider to have the best weapons in the league. And what did Joe Hayden say? He said, AJ Green, you ain't doing shit in my motherfucking house. They said, Giovanni Bernard, you ain't doing shit in my motherfucking house. I said, Andy Dalton, you ain't doing shit in my motherfucking house. And Green Ellis, you ain't practicing. Jarvis Green Ellis, you ain't practicing law in my motherfucking house. Hoyer came out there. The Cleveland Browns under Brian Hoyer are just a better team. A better team because he makes better decisions. Now, it's not a high-powered offense yet. Not a high-powered offense yet. However, that will come. Hoyer's only playing his second game in, 2 seasons? He wasn't even with the goddamn squad 3 weeks ago or until preseason came. The Cleveland Browns beat a team who was number 5 in the power rankings in the National Football League, 17-6. They shut the offense down with all them superstars. They moved the ball at will, 17 points, could have had more, against that potent front 7 of the Cincinnati Bengals, who, by the way, Cleveland Browns, let me put it this way right now to anyone out there that's not known about it. We have the best defense in football. The best front 7. You ain't running on us. You ain't passing on us. You ain't going to score on us fucking 2 field goals. 2 motherfucking field goals the Bengals got. We shut Cincinnati's high-powered potent offense down. Brian Hoyer managed a brilliant game, and I'm not going to sit there and say he's a game manager. But no. He will be, as soon as he gets acclimated and more playing time, he will lead this team to the playoffs. He's smart. He's an Ignatius alumni, whatever. Alumni, alumnus, alum, whatever. He's a beast. He's from Cleveland. So all you national pundits out there who said we were done, hey, Cleveland guys, they're rebuilding. Yeah, we're rebuilding. We're rebuilding right now during the season. We already got the pieces in place. Defensively, you name another fucking defense in the league that's as good as us. We're that good. We're that fucking powerful. But I'm going to tell you something right now. To Cleveland. Oh, wait a second, real quick. The Pittsburgh Steelers. 0-4. Bye-bye, Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. Hey, here's Mike Tomlin. Press conference. 0-4. We made our mistakes. We're going to own it. We're going to work to get better. And if people don't want to get better, they're not going to be here. We made our mistakes. We made our bed. We're going to own it. If people don't want to get better, we're going to work to be here. We made our mistakes. We're going to own it. We're going to do the things to work. We're going to get them. That's all he says. Mike Tomlin is one of them guys on the sideline. You're like, this guy looks like he got all the answers. But when that game goes, he's a goddamn deer in headlights. He ain't nothing but a secondary coach. Defensive backs coach. That's all he was. So I'll tell you what, Rudy, you hired the wrong guy. Should have hired Bruce Arians. Who are you? Bottom line is Pittsburgh's 0-4. How's it feel, Steeler faithful, to realize your season's over right now at 0-4? Hell, you might even get Teddy Bridgewater. If I was Ben Roethlisberger, I'd demand a trade. You ain't got no offensive line to protect them. You got Troy Polamalu, 9 years past his prime, the most overrated player in NFL history. Your defense is Jared Goff fucking 11. You don't have an offensive line. You can't block for Roethlisberger. Then you can't run the ball because you don't have an offensive line. It's time to rebuild. Even though you are rebuilding, still fans won't admit it. You guys are rebuilding. You know it and I know it. But Troy Polamalu, why they consistently run this guy? Here's Troy Polamalu every game. Here's him. This is all he does. Hey. Here's Troy. Hey, he's diving. Someone's running. Diving at their feet because he can't tackle. And Cincinnati gets beat all the time. So, Cleveland Browns right now play the Buffalo Bills Thursday night on NFL Network. And I will tell you this right now. This Cleveland Browns team's no joke. That defense has an attitude on them. And if you haven't watched the Cleveland Browns defense, you don't know nothing about them, and you play them this year, you will know about them when you play them. That front seven, we were minus Quentin Groves and both starters. Quentin Groves, the starter, and Jabal Shit is a superstar. People don't know about it. We were minus 2 goddamn starters. Now I know the Bengals are minus 3 starters in the second, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Injuries are part of football. We didn't make an excuse when Quentin Groves and Jabal Shit were out, and Billy Wynn also too. No stack. We went out there and we played football, got physical. We beat the Bengals at their own game. The Cleveland Browns right now, the talk of the league. 2-2. First place tie with the Bengals and the Ravens. And if you look back at Cleveland's games, we should have beat the Dolphins. We damn well should have beat them, but Brandon Wheaton couldn't do shit. He sucks. And the second game, we had a chance to win that game against Baltimore. We had the lead. But, once again, Brandon Wheaton couldn't do a goddamn thing. Terrible draft last year by goddamn Mike Holmgren. Brandon Wheaton and Trent Richardson, Brandon Wheaton ain't a bust because he should never been drafted first round. But Trent Richardson, 3rd pick in the National Football League draft, averaging 3.2 yards a carry on the season. Come on. Jimmy Irsay, how's that trade working out for you? Probably like this now. How's that trade working out for you, Jimmy Irsay? Not too good, huh? Boom, boom, Colts fans. Boom, shake up, boom. The earth is rumbling. Big time trade happening. What big time trade involves a guy that rushes 20 times for 60 yards with a 3.0 average? Oh, but he scored a touchdown. He had a touchdown last week and a touchdown today with a 3 yard per carry average with Andrew Luck. Great fucking quarterback. Great receivers. It should open up the field. Oh, Cleveland ain't no passing game. That's why Trent can't run. Well, Andrew Luck passed, 300 some yards? Open up the passing game. Running game should be there. But what's Trent Richardson do? Boom, 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 boom. Chugs up that line of scrimmage and can't find a hole because he can't see no field vision. So the bottom line is this. Cleveland Browns at 2-2. All you Browns haters, guess what? Cleveland fucking Browns own the division. Greatest defense in the National Football League. The most physical defense in the National Football League. The most dominant front seven in the National Football League. Coupled by fucking Joe Hayden and fucking TJ Ward at the back end. Buster Scruggs actually played a hell of a game today. To Sean Gibson, the Cleveland Browns defense, like they say, give us 7 points, we'll win you the game. That's what they do. So all you Browns haters out there, you got nothing to know. Because the Cleveland Browns have a defense now, the most fair defense in the league. And like I said, Steelers 0-4 already out of it. They're already writing their fucking vacation plans. If I was Ben Roethlisberger, I'd demand a trade right now. You haven't done nothing to address his safety. His offensive line can't protect him. Therefore, you can't run the ball. Troy Polamalu dives at people's ankles like a goddamn mosquito bite. That's all he does. Todd Haley came in and run the whole goddamn continuity. Should have hired Bruce Arians. And then you got Mike Tomlin, like I said, we'll own up to it. We'll make our adjustments at halftime, whatever. Tomlin, look, the tough guy attitude ain't working for you in the National Football League. You've been exposed. You're a secondary coach. You can't do nothing. You can't win, Mike. You're 0-4. So, I'm very pumped up right now. The Cleveland Browns are 2-2. Very well could be 4-0. But 2-2, everyone thought we were writing the fucking season off. Everyone thought we were throwing it at the top, saying we charted the best player offensively. Well, last time I checked, Josh Gordon's our best player offensively. You know what? Greg Little didn't even do nothing today. You know why? We didn't need him. And Willis McGahee, he performed better than Trent Richardson today. I think he had a higher yards per carry average. Only his second game in what, 9 months? Face it, Colts fan. You got ripped off. And everybody out there starting to see that. LaDainian Tomlinson, they're all talking about it. Can't average 3.5 yards a carry, 3rd pick in the draft. So I'm very proud of the Cleveland Browns right now. And Brian Hoyer, what he's done, he's led this team downfield. You know what something about Hoyer is? When it comes to closing time in a football game, he's like a closer. He's like a Morgan Rivera. When it comes down to seal the deal time in football, he gets the job done. He did it against the Vikings, and he did it against the Bengals. He won the game for both games by driving the team down. The Browns had 2 drives, 91 and 95 yards down. They had 2 90-yard-plus drives in the game against who many consider the best defense in the National Football League. Well, that was before they seen the Cleveland Browns play. Because right now, I think anyone that observed that game right now realizes that Cleveland Browns defense is by far superior. And I will say this right now, Cincinnati Bengals fans, you need a fucking quarterback. Andy Dalton can't do shit for you. You got so much talent offensively. I mean, you got Gresham, you got Eiler, he's got fucking A.J. Green, fucking Bernard, Samu. He's got so many good options, viable, great weapons because he's inaccurate and he gets flustered. So Marvin Lewis, take my advice right now, because if you don't, you're going to be fired. Mike Timmer's going to be your new head coach. Get rid of Dalton. Put in anybody. Any fucking buddy. Andy Dalton is the fucking Achilles heel of the Cincinnati Bengals. If they had a quarterback, it'd be pretty hard to beat them, because they got a good defense. But you got no offense with Andy Dalton. But this offense did put up 30 points the last couple of weeks against goddamn Bears. And they got and the Green Bay Packers. Yet they can only muster 2 field goals against the league's top-rated, most physical, aggressive defense in the National Football League. And you know, it's a shame, because Ray Horton will be gone after this season. And if I'm Cleveland right now, coaching staff, I have someone to spy on Ray Horton. What that means is that make Ray Horton, take him under the wing and learn everything you can from him, because Ray Horton's gone after this season. Someone's going to pick him up. He's the head coach. Ray Horton's a fucking beast head coach. I mean, he's going to be a beast head coach. Guy's a beast coordinator. And he said Cleveland's defense isn't even 50% installed yet. But he's a beast head defense coordinator. So someone's going to shadow him, learn all his traits, because I'm telling you right now, he won't be in Cleveland next year. Someone's going to scoop him up as a head coach, because the man is literally a fucking genius when it comes to stopping offense and making him look silly. Now, granted, he does have the personnel to do it in Cleveland, but I am so, you know what, I love Ray Horton. I hope he stays in Cleveland. I hope no one wants to hire him, but I'm telling you right now, he's going to be gone. So Ray Horton, or Mr. Horton, you're going to be gone next year. You're going to get your head coaching job, well-deserved, well-warranted. But just please, for the life of God, teach whoever they put to shadow you. See, if I was running the organization, I have some shadow. Teach them all the tricks of the trade. Because what you did with that defense in 1 year, I mean, they went from a 4-3. And every other time we went from a 4-3 to a 3-4, the first 2 seasons, we couldn't do shit. This motherfucker took this team from a 4-3 to a 3-4 in 3 fucking months and made them into